we have the self-defense laws here in Canada. When we talk to our federal counterparts, they say we have the self-defense laws here because we have the lawmakers here from the Queen's Park. What we are doing, because the Canadians are being deprived of their first defense of act. There is a terminology used that excessive force. Why can't we change that terminology, and do the self-defense laws exist? If yes, then why homeowners being charged when intruders, they attack their families, and intruders are not being charged by the by the this excessive force? Why the homeowners being charged, and what lawmakers can do it? Because we hardly get a chance to ask these questions to the federal counterparts, but we get their statements on this. What can we do together with the help of policing, with the Queen's Park, with the Parliament? How can we safeguard our, because funding is one part, but changing the laws to make it convenient, to give more resources by changing the laws to policing. How can we fix that?
So thank you for the question. I think Premier Ford's been abundantly clear on our government's stance on this issue. You should have the right to defend yourself in your own home. Some scumbag, armed or not, knocking on the door, and you don't know, right? And you got a family at home, and we're seeing violent home invasions happening more and more. I'll note, auto theft in Peel region and across Ontario is way down. Not down enough. We got more to do, but you're seeing that we're seeing criminals be more brazen in their attempts. So there's more home invasions, there's more of the violent interactions that are happening, and people got to be able to defend themselves in their own home. And I was really happy to see Solicitor General Kersner, Attorney General Doug Downey, with some other folks from our government write a letter earlier this week reiterating that call. They reiterated the call for better self-defense laws so you can protect your own home. But they also reiterated some of the calls that we've been making as a government for years now around bail reform and stricter sentences. Mandatory minimum sentences for firearms is something the federal government took away under Prime Minister Trudeau. 4 years minimum for an illegal loaded firearm. I think everybody can understand that that's reasonable. 3 strikes, if you're out and hauled in front of a judge 3 times in a row, at that point, we don't feel bail should be an option for people. And we think for the most heinous crimes, murder, kidnapping, etc., that bail just shouldn't even be an option. We're seeing the same scumbags get let out time and time again, committing the same crimes. Not only does that make our communities less safe, it impacts the ability of police services, including Peel, but all of them across Ontario, to do their job to keep people safe. When they lay an arrest and lay charges, we got to lock these guys up and put them away for a long time.